God. Which physicist is best?
Poof.
Whoa, are you an angel?
No,
Aristotle.
Archimedes.
Aristophanes?
Oh my goodness, this
Oh
kid.
my god, this kid.
So then, who are y'all?
Okay. So, I'm Aristotle, and I'm one of the most famous physicists ever. Okay, I invented modern science, modern physics, all of this. This would not be possible without me. I was the first one to combine Greek logic and reasoning with empiricism and actually going out and doing things, discovering on my own. Okay, the shape of the Earth, that's a sphere. Me, I proved it. I was the first one ever to prove this. And you know what? I didn't have any of these fancy measuring tools. I got shadows. I looked at the shadows. I did math. I figured it out. That was, okay, you know what? That's data. This guy, he's just taking my ideas, my philosophies, what I started. I was born in Macedon in 384 BC. My father was a physician to the king, okay? I was born in royalty. My life, I attended Plato's Academy, right? And I started my own academy, okay? I didn't even call it the academy, that's a stupid name, okay? You know what I called it? The Lyceum. The Lyceum, that's a cool name. No one knows what that means, okay? Lyceum, you hear that? Cool. Anyway, my life made so many contributions to physics, okay? Think about this. Before me, there was no science. Everyone, you just thought about things in your head and you made your observations try and fit what's in your head instead of making what's in your head fit what's reality, okay? And so I didn't just do the shape of the Earth in scientific method, although that would be crazy impressive on its own, okay? I wrote so many books that contain the foundation for modern physics, okay? Metaphysics, On the Heavens, these are all literary works by me, okay? And On the Heavens, I describe my view of the planetary system, okay? So the Earth is a sphere, and everything around it is made of aether, okay? The Earth is water. There are 5 elements: earth, water, fire, and aether, okay? And air. That's an important one. And so, these elements all work together, and since lighter things rise, the aether's out on top, Earth's on the bottom. That's how life works. Force is a push or a pull, okay? I was the first one to describe forces like that ever. I formalized our definitions for all this stuff, okay? Force, push, or a pull. The natural state of objects is to be at rest and to fall towards the Earth. Things fall towards the Earth so that they can be at rest, okay? All this stuff, that's me. So yeah, without me, no modern science, no modern physics, none of this stuff. So yeah, let's see what this guy has.
I'm Archimedes. Get out of the way, old man. All you ever did was waste half your life work talking about things like ethics, religion, politics. Sure, you made some nice books like the one named Politics. Great name, by the way, really creative, dude. But you didn't really ever dive deep on anything. You need to get substantial. You talked about the different elements of the world: earth, fire, wind, air, and this aether stuff. Okay, but did you ever really figure out how they worked? You just said water was there. I was able to figure out things like the Archimedes principle. That's a pretty cool name. I was able to figure out buoyancy. Do you even know what that is? I was able to compute pi. I was able to hand crank out as many digits of pi as I wanted. Bet you think that's just a pastry. You don't even know what it is, huh? Well, I was one of my numerous number of mathematical and scientific discoveries that I was able to crank out. How about more about water? I was able to figure out displacement. Well, there's a bit of a cool story about that. I don't like to brag, but I was able to figure out one of the riddles of the king. He asked me himself. Pretty cool guy. He was wondering, hey, this crown I have, it was made by some shady dudes. I don't know about that. Is there any silver mixed in with there? And so I was like, well, king, you can just melt it down, figure out how dense it is. And he says, you're silly, I can't melt down my crown. So then I had to think about it a little bit, and I realized, well, you can figure out the density a different way. You can put the crown in water, see how much water it displaces. That's one of the things that I was able to pioneer and figure out, the displacement of water. And you were able to see how much it offset, and then weighing the crown, you could figure out if it was actually made of gold or silver. It's pretty neat. I learned at the Library of Alexandria, a vast resource set up by Ptolemy, and my life seemed really influenced by the Romans, a pretty cool group that were really in their infancy during your days. You weren't able to learn much from them. I was able to save my countrymen in the great place of Sicily, but The Romans tried to invade my hometown, and during the siege of Sicily, of course, and I was able to fend them off with my great engineering skills and my ability to make projectiles to send off their fleets. I came up with the Archimedes screw. That's pretty cool. I get to move, wait for it, water up and down. I really love water. I was able to calculate the surface area and volume of a sphere, of a cylinder. Those are some pretty cool shapes. So cool, I even put them on my grave and tombstone. I just really like them, they look nice. I was able to go way more into the future. You came up with the ideals of science. Anyone could do that. I inspired Newton. I inspired Galileo. I predicted modern calculus, for goodness sake.
Teacher, I think I need to go to the nurse.
Nurses are cool, but have I ever told you guys about the Apollo 13 mission? It is really cool. The part that